Before SAIS, I was mainly focusing on social innovation and environmental protection. I established a student organization in our school, in my high school. We've done a project to record the voices from the people who are dying at hospice care, and to make them feel like they are really useful or meaningful to the society, even though they are dying. And I also really lucky to be, get selected as a delegates and volunteers to many important projects or programs. There's one of the projects I really like it. Happy Move is a project from a Korean company. They will send students to overseas to do something meaningful to the world. I remember I was sent to Hainan Island. It's an island in southern China, and I planted tens of thousands of mangroves. It's a kind of trees on the shore of Hainan Island to prevent the soil loss caused by the water erosion. I also responsible for teaching the primary students in the rural area in Hainan Island, and I educated them how to make a solar-powered toy cars by themselves. Yeah, I remember when we went outside and under the sunshine, they're really excited and enjoy playing the toy cars. And we also have had a competition, to compete whose car is the best, whose car is the fattest. Yeah. So it's really a meaningful program that I participated to. Yeah, I got selected to a Oxford business program. So before that, I wanted to travel a lot. So I went to Kiev and Chernobyl to see the Chernobyl power plant, and I booked a trip because you cannot go to Chernobyl by yourself. You have to be guided in a trip. So I remember there were like 12 or 13 people from different parts of the world, and I asked them, why you go to Chernobyl? And they said, yeah, because of the TV drama. Yeah, a lot of them are driven by the TV drama. Before the trip, you have to wear the necklace to track the level of the nuclear exposure you receive in the one-day trip, and then you have to pass a kind of machine, detecting machine, before you go to the cafeteria. Yeah, and I remember during the whole day, the nuclear level I received just equal to a 10 hours flight. Yeah, but there were some places really highly radiation, like the soil and the water, and there's a lake. You have to use your Geiger counter to detect it. It's always beep 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 beep. It's quite annoying. So I remember the guy just said, you can set up the criteria higher, then we will not hear the BBB anymore. Yeah. Before the Brexit, I went to the Brexit celebration at the Parliament Square in London. Yeah, I remember I took a 1-hour bus at night from Oxford to London, and there was so crowded. So many people there celebrating the Brexit. That was the first time I got discrimination, because obviously I'm a Chinese, and I didn't wear my mask because of the COVID in Wuhan, China. They just don't like Chinese people, and I remember there was a man shouting at me saying, "Get back to China, wear your mask, wear your mask." But when I put on my mask, there's another man that, why are you wearing a mask? Are you carrying some virus? Yeah, there was a really bad experience for me. And also my wallet, my phone were robbed in the Chinatown in London. Yeah, so fortunately my passport still yeah, but yeah, I got a really bad memory in London. Yeah, so SAIS provides a really good platform for me to learn environment, energy, resources, sustainability. This is a place I really like, and SAIS has a lot people from different backgrounds. The diversity here, I really like it. Yeah, I know a lot of people from like some really small places that you may not notice or know where it is, you know. So it's a really good opportunity and college. And I remember I got chosen. I got selected as a volunteer to WWF in Wuhan City in 2019. Yeah, before the COVID. And I was responsible for publicizing the duty of Yangtze River Rangers for the Yangtze porpoise. It's kind of like similar to dolphin. And you know, this species only has 1,000 population in the world right now. It's much less than pandas. So, but when I asked the villagers, they said I would rather eat the porpoise. I feel really sorry, you know. Undoubtedly, this policy protect the environment, but in the other way, it made the local unemployment rates really like declining, and a lot of people don't have a job. So I don't know. It's a kind of like trade-off. You have to choose either environmental protection or the economy. So a lot of the villages transform to be the rangers, but a lot of them don't know the importance of the rangers. Yeah. So at the time I just don't understand. So it is a good policy, it is, but I just don't know how to fix this dilemma. So I decided to study more. I decided to study more on this field. So here I am. Yeah, SAIS focus on the ERE, environment, energy and resources, sustainability, something like that. I'm trying really hard to find a job after graduation. I am working at the American Enterprise Institute as a Asian economist intern. I really want to do something like really like physically change the world. I don't know what I'm going to do in the future, but I know my goal is to make the world a better place. I want to do something that really change the world. Like my past experience, to protect the environment, to plant tens of thousands of trees on the shore of Hainan Island, to educate the children. This is something that really affect, like you can see that you really affect the world, but sitting in a room like writing papers, articles is not really change the world. I mean, physically, you cannot see the effect. You cannot see the effect. I remember Professor Zheng's presentation in the International Environmental Law class. She talked about how she conducted the research on sweet potatoes and how she helped the children in Kenya. At that point, I started to realize that is something I want to do. That is something I really want to do. If I cannot get a visa, if I cannot get a job in the state, I think I will start a NGO or a company to do something I want, to alleviate the poverty, to protect the environment, to achieve the goal of the UN sustainability. I saw a lot of articles on no matter foreign affairs or foreign policy, the diplomat, this kind of websites. I would not deny the effect of these articles, but just I cannot see the influence of these articles. Like, if a scholar wrote an article on US sanction on China, I don't know, will this really change the mind in the White House? I don't know, but when you really in person doing something, that's really change. That's something you can see, you can witness, right? Because I will always remember how hard that I planted tens of thousands of trees in Highland. I know, and I really want to go back to see how this tree grows. Yeah.